Good morning. Welcome to another Spectrumx BBR, Basic Business Realness. This series, we're talking about the 3 stages of setting up a business. So far in this series, we have covered the first stage, which is the planning stage. We've covered business plan, business structure, and business name. In this section, we're going to cover the action or setup. So we're still setting up that company. And I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, if you put your due diligence into this, you will set yourself up for a smooth running company. In the action and setup stage, we talked about a bank account, credit card, making sure that they're separate from your personal finances, website, email, not using a Gmail, Hotmail, or Yahoo account, actually setting up your company to a professional looking company. We talked about the government, your roles and responsibilities to submit certain information. We talked about operations yesterday. Operations is about diving deep into the different departments of your company. And I encouraged you to segregate different sections of your company and treat it without you being involved. Again, create that stewardship, create that separation of you and your company. You are your company, but you are a steward of your company. So you want to set it up for success as someone else. Perhaps in the future, you want to sell your company, and you want the foundation operations side to be smooth and running. So you have manuals, etc., etc. Today we're going to talk about record keeping. And as we touched slowly a little bit on record keeping when we talked about the government, it is your responsibility to keep accurate records because you are collecting money on behalf of CRA with GST and payroll and WSIB, etc., etc. The government can audit you to verify that what you claim in your taxes is accurate. That's whether it doesn't matter about business structure, they have the right to do that. So record keeping, really, really important. What I want to touch on today is this is your company. It's great to have a bookkeeper and all that, but right at the beginning stages, you're going to do everything. And we've only touched on the internal workings of a company and setting up a company. We haven't really touched about sales funnel and all that. And I'm going to talk about teams tomorrow. But today I want to encourage you to learn how to do your own accounting. As you grow your company, the more you learn now, it will set you up to know something's wrong. Because you will get to know the flavor of your company. You will get to know that payroll is too much, or that sale doesn't mean the numbers are off. You're going to get to know your company really, really well. I know I've just said that, but I really encourage you to learn how to do accounting. Now, as you know, I'm a certified bookkeeper, so I encourage you to not use Excel. I cannot express that enough. Do not use Excel. Learn an accounting software. Set it up. Hire a bookkeeper, have it set up, whatever. Co-create your books with a bookkeeper or guidance off the internet. There are several accounting softwares that are really good out there. Of course, the number one is QuickBooks. Second one is Sage. These are true accounting software. It's called Sage 50. It used to be called Simply Accounting. There's a new one. Well, it's not so new, but it's been out there. I don't have much experience. It's called Xero. And then there's also the Wave app. It's an accounting software that is cloud-based and perfect for small micro businesses. These are the ones that I've touched on. If there are any more, feel free to leave comment. One of the things I encourage you to do, now software often comes in low, medium, and high. If you can get in the habit of creating budgets, look for a budget feature. It's great to monitor yourself and set goals for yourself. So there's 3 things in accounting software that you want as an owner. You want to know how much money you're making. That's called a profit and loss statement, or a P&L, or an income statement. It basically takes all your income minus all your allowable expenses and gives you whether you made money or lost money. There's the balance sheet, and this is the one that most people don't look at. The balance sheet has your bank's accounts, all your assets, all your bank account, any equipment, anything that can turn into cash, all your liabilities, all your debt. If you decide to get a business loan, your credit card goes in this section. It's not an asset, it's a debt. You're borrowing money for a period of time. And it has your owner's equity section, is how much money you invest into your company. So this section is really important for business owners to take a snapshot at, because again, you want to be able to know at how much money you owe at any given time and monitor that. One of the biggest mistakes excuse me, I see is excuse me, in people who start out is they have high debt, huge debt, and they don't plan on thinking it and think about repayment. And this is where you can get crippled, not monitoring how much you owe. It's very much like running your household. You have your credit cards, you have your bank loans, your mortgages, your car loans. You want to keep your debt within an attainable, manageable ratio, okay, or capability. So again, look for something with budgeting and make sure that you learn, I encourage you to learn what an income statement is and a balance sheet. I also encourage you to reconcile your bank account. I mentioned that under banking before, every month. Your accounting system is a checks and balance. By looking at your finances, and if you know your business really well at the beginning, especially when it's small, you will know if something's wrong. Because what you don't want to do is record income that you haven't really made. Or maybe you entered an invoice twice. Well, then you're overstating your sales. You're going to pay more tax, HST, than you should. You don't want to overstate your expenses. How about if there's expenses been entered in twice or 3 times? That creates more write-off, which lowers how much you earn. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but if you take that over 12 months, a whole year, and there's errors in there, that could drastically hurt you. So again, I encourage you to learn an accounting system. And if you need help, we'll talk about teams tomorrow, and I will mention some names of people that I know who can help you and set you up for success. Being an entrepreneur doesn't mean you're alone. Being an entrepreneur is that you're taking an idea and making it real and making a living from it. So there's a huge community out there that can help you. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I think I covered everything today. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, remember, set yourself up for success now, and think about growth, and you will be successful. Have a great day.